So, this is Jim and Laura from the Starship Enterprise. Log star date 2545.
It's April 18th, 7:14 p.m.
Crazy stuff.
So what happened?
So I was just freaking out because, I don't know anything about this thing. And I'm sitting here. We pulled into the campsite and we are askew.
Askew. Yeah.
You know I don't like being askew.
No, you don't like being askew. You
So,
like being very straight.
We're askew and we have de-askewers with regards to the levelers down underneath. So I start pushing the down and up buttons and try to get the rig level. And nothing's happening. Then the front end goes up, back end doesn't go up. And the buzzers are going off like crazy. I couldn't get the buzzers to stop going off, so
That was very annoying.
it was really bad.
Yeah.
So I shut it down and we made house here for 2 hours. We ate,
We
made,
unpacked.
made sure the
a
cat
lot.
wasn't full of anxiety. And so I went back and I actually read the manual, which
You never do.
that
Never
doesn't
does.
make any sense, but I did, and it didn't tell me anything I didn't know. But so went back and tried to do it. Ran outside, took a picture, came back in, realized the picture didn't take. I had to go back out and take another picture. So of course this is somebody from Connecticut now, obviously, acting frantic in a Virginia campground, and the guy selling hot dogs next door says,
You're from New Jersey, by the way.
yeah, well, but the license plate says Connecticut.
Sorry.
So the guy says, you having trouble with your electric? And I said, actually, no, it's the leveler. And he says, how are your springs? I don't know. Obviously, I saw there were springs on there, and I don't know how Dutch springs are, but so I says, no, I can't get it to go up, and the buzzers are going off, and it's good. So he says, well, why don't we get a bar and push it up? And I said, well, that sounds, sure, would you be willing to do that? So,
How old is he?
gotta be 80 years old. I mean, sweet guy. So this guy just jumps down underneath the rig, M&Ms and Reese's Pieces and his phone full out of his pocket, and he's trying to get, and he says, yep, doesn't look like the springs are too good. So he goes out and gets a metal bar, which I have in the garage.
Like a crowbar?
It's a 8-foot metal bar.
Okay. All
And-
rusty out? Or all rusted out?
Actually, it might have been gotten at Tractor Supply like last year. It was in pretty good shape.
Okay. Oh, maybe he was
But-
dying to use it.
Might have been. But he brings it over and he crawls under there, and I feel so bad for this guy, but he just won't stop. So I went and grabbed, I said, don't you need leverage? Because he's trying to push the bar up. Just crazy. So I set up 2x4. I ran over, grabbed 2x4, came over, put it underneath the bar, grabbed the bar from him, and got the thing right under there. And sure enough, the thing pushed it right up. And, I'm thinking, holy crap, Monday morning, I'm calling roadside assistance, waiting for 12 hours for somebody to show up. And all he did was push it up. He says, that happens at my motorhome all the time. Thank God he helped.
I hear that a lot. Everybody helps,
Unbelievable.
helps each other.
And everybody here is covered in mud and looks like their hair is a little crazy, but they're very nice people.
They're just being them.
He was telling me he drove down to his house in Maryville, Tennessee, which is where we're going. And the woman that basically moved the truck that was in this spot, remember we came up and I said that where the white truck is and it was moving?
Mm-hmm.
And he said he went down to Tennessee with her last week or whatever, and because I asked him, I said, do you drive? He said, yeah, 7 hours, you're there. And he says, you know, Sally, she drove, and we didn't get home 7 hours. We got home in up 5 hours. And just a very, very nice experience.
Cool.
Telling me about his grandkids and this, that, and another. And he lives across the way there in that ramshackle.
No, the place I was scared
Yeah,
about?
yeah.
Okay, so I don't have to be scared anymore.
He gave his house to his grandkids because he didn't need it anymore.
Oh.
Very, very, very nice.
We'll have to buy a hot dog from him.
We will have to at least do that.
Yes. Very nice. So we had a very good first day.
It has been amazing. You know, I mean, after the hundreds to thousands of hours of YouTube investigation. Investigation. I feel like I've been there before, so to speak. I mean, this is the first time I'm doing it, but you know, just drove 400 miles, felt really good. No near misses.
No.
We had one on the way home yesterday.
Shh.
I don't know if the guy knew it, but it was close, and it taught me a lesson, and I've been pretty good. The rig is very easy to drive. I'm amazed I backed it in the driveway.
One shot.
One shot. And, you know, I mean, it's a really cool little place.
Yeah. I mean, we pulled into a rest stop, and you decided not to go in for whatever reason.
Hey, rest stop.
You know, we packed some salads. We have tuna salad, egg salad, chicken salad. We have wraps, beet salad, wraps, 7 green bread. So,
Yeah.
you know, we
We have enough to eat,
cottage
per
cheese,
se.
powdered peanut butter.
We didn't have a steak dinner, but we're not hungry,
No, not hungry.
and we're comfortable. And, you know, it's what? It's 7:30, so we'll probably want to go to sleep in about 2 hours. I'll be asleep in 4 hours, but you'll be asleep in 2 hours.
Possibly. Who knows?
And we'll get up, and
We brought a fire stick so we can watch what?
this old house.
No. He watches This Old House all the time.
You know, what are they doing
All
with
the
the
time.
windows?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's very cool.
You want to tell? You want to tell people
Sure. What do you want to tell them?
in case the other video never gets published? What? Where are we going? What are we doing?
So we're going
What
down.
the hell are we doing?
We're going down to Tennessee. We have picked out, who knows, 800 square miles of area to look at. And we're going to spend 4 to 5 days driving around, looking at communities, geographies, finding where we could buy, you know, a nice piece of property, big piece of property, subdividable, possibly, hopefully. We do hope to build a house. Tennessee seems very, very friendly to all of those things.
Just make sure that it's recording, just please, because that would suck.
I have to confirm. I hope we can edit this out if we know how to edit.
I think we should just do it raw.
Here you go. Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
It's only been 55 minutes. I think they're still there.
Very cool. Thanks, babe. Oh, I'm connected again.
So,
You were right.
yeah, I mean, we're going to spend some time. We're not committed to Tennessee, but maybe it'll work. We might fall in love with it. We might find out, it doesn't necessarily work for us, but it's very cool to go there and see that. And I don't know about you, but I'm thinking in about a month or so, I'm going to wish I could do this again. So it's only been, what, 13 and a half hours, but we'll give it some time. It's really a very no pressure type life, just kind of being where you are.
One thing I really got excited about when we first, I forget where we were. I don't know if it was 78 or 81.
81.
We saw billboards for fresh meat
That was Stroudsburg, somewhere
in Pennsylvania.
in Pennsylvania. Yeah.
So I thought that was really cool because you could just pull in,
Fresh
buy
meat.
fresh meat.
Fresh meat is really cool.
Yeah. Sorry. So I like that.
Yeah.
And
Hopefully this is interesting.
yes, and I have not. Thank you for telling me the guy that lives in that scary place.
You're welcome.
Is that guy, because now I feel better.
Yeah, me too.
They have a lot of stuff to do at this
Campground.
They have chalets that you can rent, so you can, I guess, just drive in and
Right. Like a room.
camp.
Like we did in Utah.
And they have RV spots, and you can grill, and they have a stocked pond, an adult lodge. I don't know what they have.
I forget what
There.
they called it. Yeah.
Just a lot of stuff
The
to
only
do.
real problem is that the campsites are a little askew.
Oh, he hates.
This askewness, like Laura's like above me because I'm askew below her. All right, I'll get over the askew stuff.
Oh, you're upset because I'm up here
No,
and you're down
no,
there.
it's just that the whole thing is sideways. But I'm sure we'll be fine. Tomorrow, hopefully, it'll be
It
the
could
other
be
way.
what's in your cup.
It could be, but it's not. Right? Look at it. Isn't it askew? It's
a
askew. But anyway.
Okay, so please ask us questions
Yep.
because we don't know what we're doing.
You know, because we're doing this and we had 1,000 questions. I did. And I saw a lot of YouTube stuff and I did see a lot of people answering the questions. I'm not petrified of the poop chute. You just plug in the electric and it's really not that scary.
And
It's
you can
work.
always ask for help. Always ask
You can
for
always,
help.
yeah, can
There's
always.
always someone willing to help. All right,
Thank you.
that was a cool story.
Yeah. Till next time.